Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel on YouTube and Instagram. It's my first time live streaming on Instagram. Wanted to bring you guys our Las Vegas Strip View live drive that we do on YouTube every Saturday evening. I'm on Vegas Don on YouTube, so feel free to check that out. In the meantime, I will be starting my Las Vegas Strip live drive here in just a moment. So I'm very grateful for all of you being here and joining us. You're looking at the back or the south side of Mandalay Bay and the W Hotel, both here at the south end of the Las Vegas Strip, beyond all the trailers there in the distance. I'm going to be doing a chat on YouTube, so I will do my best to pay attention to Instagram as well. But definitely want to help my members out, and on YouTube, very grateful for all the members and subscribers we have. And also, if you're new to us on Instagram, please follow us at VegasDon4747. Very, very grateful for all of you. Very warm day here today in Vegas. Been driving around doing some videos, and it's been very warm. It certainly had to be at least triple digits. I don't know if the official recording at the airport in the box that's in the shade inside an ice cooler where they take the official reading is going to reflect that. But yeah, it's got to be at least triple digits. The feels like out here. Cali Plains, welcome, Sal. Thanks for being here, buddy. Right on. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we're here. I'm getting ready to start my Las Vegas Strip live drive. Guys, if you're unfamiliar with Cali Plains, please throw him a like and subscribe, and follow on YouTube and on Instagram. Very, very cool stuff. Sal is an awesome guy. He does some terrific plane spotting videos, and when he's not plane spotting, he's driving back and forth between massive airports. And so check out his drives as well on Cali Drives on YouTube. Really thrilled you're here, buddy. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. Head out here to Windy Road, because everyone knows it's windy. I always like to try and start my my live drives down here at the south end of the Strip and work my way north. I think that's the best way to see the Strip, in my humble opinion. That's the way I first saw the Strip when I first came here. We're gonna make this right here onto Windy. So it's been a very hectic week here in Vegas. We've got no real news of any consequence, other than the fact that, you know, we know that we're probably heading for a recession in this country, and of course Vegas tends to be the first to suffer and the last to recover in a recession. So we've got that to look forward to now here in Vegas. That is Town Square right there in front of us. Terrific dining and entertainment in there. Yes, thank you, Dr. Sasquatch. Yes, I'm trying out both. Yeah, I'm trying them both out. So T-Mobile had a deal to add a line for like $10, and then it's like, it just becomes part of your monthly plan or whatever. So I'm like, sure. So I went ahead and I had a phone already, but I'm like, sure, let's go, let's do it. So I thought I would do both Instagram and YouTube. TikTok, for whatever reason, when I'm on TikTok, they tell me that I'm engaged in a dangerous activity. Josh, welcome, buddy. Thanks for being here. Right on. Guys, follow and subscribe to Josh. He is an awesome guy. He does some terrific concerts down here in Vegas. That covers the live bands and stuff here. Spandex Nation, Alter Ego. Yes, I agree, Dr. Sasquatch. Absolutely. It is very expensive. Everything's gone through the roof. We've gotten everything that's just, I don't even know, like the locals never really go to the Strip anyway, but I don't know, even the locals, I don't know how they're affording it when they have people come into town and stuff, how they're doing it. You have Texas de Brazil over there, Lazy Dog, as well as there's a Yard House back in there. There's also a Blue Martini nightclub in there. It's part of a chain here nationally. This is the southwest corner here of Las Vegas International Airport at Las Vegas Boulevard and Sunset Road. We'll make a left and go north here. Yeah, Josh does some terrific videos. Really love the music, the live bands. And Sal, I know Sal does live streaming down on for Cali Plains. If you're not familiar with Cali Plains, C-A-L-I-P-L-A-N-E-S, he's joining us from on Instagram right now. So please do throw him a like and subscribe as well. Really, really awesome guy here on YouTube and on Instagram as well. C-A-L-I-P-L-A-Y-P-L-A-N-E-S Y-T on Instagram. Yeah, those live bands are a lot of fun. Hook me up with some right on. Yeah, it's been a very warm day. We're car reads 104 right now, 104 degrees here. So it's summer has definitely started to creep in. Last Saturday? It was still, you know, there was still a little bit of a chill in the air, and then on Monday, Cinco de Mayo, complete disaster. It rained. It was a total washout. If you watched any of the live streamers on Monday on Cinco de Mayo down on Fremont and on the Strip, it was just dead. There was nothing out here. 102, wow. Yeah, it's definitely warming up fast. Absolutely warming up fast here. And so we're going to hit 120 before too long here. And there is the executive terminal right there on the right at McCarran Field. Of course, it's not called McCarran Field anymore. It's called something else. But that's a political discussion. We're not going to get into that. So they just haven't updated the name, I guess. There's the Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada sign right there in the median. Tobin, welcome. Thank you for being here, buddy. Michael, welcome, buddy. Thanks for being here. Guys, also, not only Cali Plains, but also check out Michael. He lives here in Vegas. He does some terrific plane spotting videos with his drone, to include, but not limited to, the elusive and mysterious Janet Airlines. Again, if you don't know Janet Airlines, feel free to do a quick Google search. Prepare to be wowed and amazed, and that's all I'm going to say about that. He also does some the navigational aviation arrows from back in the day when they used to, the airmail pilots, right? They used to fly using 50-foot arrows on the ground to indicate to them what direction to travel to their next destination. As we come up here to Mandalay Bay here at Four Seasons Drive. And so some of those arrows are still out there. And he does an awesome job of going out there and capturing some of them, as well as some natural features here around the state and in the Southwest, like Gold Butte. So definitely like and subscribe to him. Check out those videos. Really fascinating stuff. He does like sunrise and sunset time-lapse drone videos as well. And he has one from the storms that came through here that's really, really cool. You can see the whole, like, it's like you could see the whole front come through. It was really, really cool. Awesome video. Yes, Tobin, thank you so much, buddy. Really, really glad you guys are here. I'm live right now on YouTube and on Instagram. I've never really tried Instagram before. Never tried it at all. But I figured let's go for it. It's Vegas, right? Scared money don't make money. As the man once said in a song. So you gotta try things. So it's funny because across from the Mandalay Bay, this multi-billion-dollar casino resort right here, you have liquor outlet, McDonald's, Panda Express. Just looks sort of out of place. Laughing Jackalope right. And then where they met with Mr. Chow. Was that Mr. No. I think it was with where they were. One of them fell out of the car or something. It was right back here off of Reno Road, because they show Mandalay Bay and the Luxor in the shot. There's the tram going in front of the Luxor right there. Only road in the world that has a pyramid, Statue of Liberty, and Eiffel Tower on it. At least the only one I know of. It's Vegas Don 4747, Tobin. The failed Ferris wheel. Yes, exactly. Oh, right on. Thank you, Josh. I'm just catching up. It's Vegas Don 4747. I appreciate you guys, and that really, really means a lot to me. I figured, you know, I hadn't used Instagram in like ever, and then I think I just finally signed up for it last year when I started doing, well, I started doing YouTube in 2023. Yes, thank you, Michael. Excalibur right there, where you have no bellhops, no valets. They'll probably start charging you for the air that you breathe right inside at some point. Lane splitter right there. I can't, is that a little 50cc? I can't tell. Snake Pit, welcome, buddy. I gotta promote Snake Pit to some of these other streamers, because I see Snake Pit in so many streamers' videos here in Vegas where he's not a mod, and I'm like, what are you doing? You're doing a terrible disservice to your channel, because Snake Pit is awesome. Does a terrific job. I know Tobin's usually not up that late, because I'm thinking of the ones that are on late night, right? Otherwise, I would recommend Tobin too, and I know Michael is not usually up that late either. So he's got lights, but he's got no mirrors. Oh, here we go. You never know what you're going to see here in Las Vegas. Will he survive? That's the question. Oh my goodness. He wanted to make sure we were all looking. Oh, absolutely, Snake Pit. It's well deserved. Absolutely. Wheels Bandit. Yep. Wheelie Bandit. Exactly. Oh, this guy's honking at him, trying to get his attention, I guess. Over to my right. Oh, he's giving him a thumbs up. Whatever you're into. Of course, so yeah, he's got a taillight, but no tag, of course. But we see that all over town in these videos, right? Eduardo, welcome. Going to I haven't been on the roads to Vegas lately. I've been pretty much here, but I can tell you the crowds here, like last night I saw some of the streamers on Fremont. It did not look very busy, especially compared to Cinco de Mayo weekend. It was packed down there on Cinco de Mayo last weekend. But last night did not look busy at all. The other me was down there at Four Queens, and they had a DJ down there the whole night at the Main Street, or correction, 3rd Street stage, which was very, very surprising. So you take a look there at the Statue of Liberty on the left there at New York, New York. Really, really cool stuff. Josh, welcome. Thanks for being on Instagram, buddy. Yeah, it's Vegas Don 4747. He's gonna check his phone. He's gonna take a look around. Who's watching me? Who's gonna see me pull off my next stunt? Here we go. I'm gonna change lanes in the middle of the intersection with no turn signals. There he goes. Boom, look at me. Boom, look at me. Bling was there last night. Oh, were they on the 3rd Street stage? I thought there were nothing but DJs on there. I don't, Dan. Thank you so much. I don't. I was always told that. I had friends growing up and stuff. They're like, you got a great voice. You should be on radio, blah, blah, blah. So I actually went to school for journalism at one point, but then my journalism professors They all talked us out of being in communications because they're like, this is a dying industry. Oh, they were at Main Street. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know Sugar will be down there this evening. At least they were on the schedule last night for today at First Street stage. So I'm going to try and capture them. I don't know if I'll have any battery left by then, but I know I've got some people in this chat, especially Tobin, who would love to see them live. So I'm also going to try and get a picture with Maya. And try my best to get a picture with Maya. Guys, if you're brand new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Also check out some of the other channels we have here that have joined us this evening on our Las Vegas Strip live drive here on the Vegas Dawn channel. Check out Mike, Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE, here on YouTube. Also check out Josh702. Oh my God, he got kicked out. Wow. Wow. Okay, so this is the light at Harmon. Well, I tend to have problems with the signal right in here. We'll see how it goes. But right now, yeah, traffic is looking... so Zooks is in the middle of the intersection. The self-driving vehicle right there on the left. Or is he? No, he's not. Oh, you clever little Amazonian. No, he's not. There's a line here and there's a line up there too. Okay. It's just hard to see. It's like, ooh, you're breaking the law. Breaking the law. There is the crystal shops over there. There are the crystal shops. Yves Saint Laurent, Prada, Louis Vuitton. There was a boat. Vegas Unlocked. Yes, they are awesome people. They stream from Vegas down here on the Strip on Wednesday nights, and then down on Fremont Street on Saturday nights. Please check. Friday nights. They're on Fremont Street. Please check them out. In fact, I did not see anything, but Tobin, they were supposed to go out to and up on our way. Right on, Snake Pit. You're the best. Awesome people. I love meeting awesome streamers, man. It's great to meet them and actually have them, you know, that they're genuine in real life, right? Just the same as they are on camera. And that's the best part. I was mentioning the boat there in Miami. There was a boat, like a yacht. I don't know if they rented it or something. Absolutely, Tobin. Thank you so much. I haven't had a chance to get on there. I really appreciate your donation, man. It really means a lot to me. You didn't have to do that, and I'm really, really grateful. Thank you so much, Tobin. Most of them are local, Eduardo. There's a couple that come here, that live in California, that come over here. One of them is Cali Plains, which is Sal. His channel here on YouTube is Cali Plains, CALIPLANES. Really awesome guy. And then the other one is Up and Our Way, that Josh just dropped their link as well. At the local market? No way! Wow. That is funny. Wow. Yeah, Steven, I like Steven's streams. You know, he's a very smart guy. Very, very smart. He knows a lot. And he's very well read. So this is looking pretty packed, although the sidewalks are looking a little bit lean in terms of foot traffic over there. And heading down this way, there were some cops heading towards Caesar's Palace, so I don't know what went on over there. You want to move to Vegas? I hope you can afford it, man. Everything's getting so expensive here. So I saw a friend of mine on Facebook this week posted that they were at Park MGM for work. They live here, but they were at Park MGM for work. They went to get cash. Oh, everyone's getting around the Zooks. Like, you're not moving fast enough, Zooks. There it is. Self-driving vehicle. Owned by Amazon. There's an ambulance going the other way there. Yeah, so they went to Park MGM for work, went to the ATM machine, $12, $11.99 to withdraw money from the ATM there. Absolutely crazy. I don't know. I mean, the casinos, and Steven on his channel, he's covered quite a bit of this, but there are the sensors on the front of the Zooks right there. It's a good look at them. And then all the cameras up there on the roof. Check that out. Huh. And then there's the Bellagio right there in all of its glory. And if you guys saw that video, the picture that I finally broke down and purchased from the, what is it, TM702 Art, last weekend on Fremont. Really love that picture. It's because it's got the focal point is the Bellagio, so that's pretty cool. Really enjoyed watching that and watching it get made, and then walking around, then finally breaking down and saying, sure, let's buy this. Max, welcome. $9. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Eduardo, that's not a bad idea. Set the camera up in a Zoox vehicle and just... I like that. That's good. Yeah, me too, Josh. I don't go anywhere near them. No, that's... And I'm sure they're gonna scale it at some point, right? Hey, Max, welcome. They're gonna scale it. So, you know, you're gonna pay like $12 to withdraw 50, or, you know, $20 to withdraw 100, or $50 to withdraw 500, etc. It's probably gonna go up. There are the fountains doing their thing over there. Here just after 6 p.m. local time, Pacific. Well, they were doing their thing. But yeah, everything is so expensive. And again, Steven from Not Leaving Las Vegas, he talks a lot about it, but I mean, it makes perfect sense. Like, I mean, he says, and it's fact, the casinos in recent years sold the buildings and the land upon which the casinos sit to hedge funds. So then the hedge funds are now expecting a return on the investment. They turn around, lease the operations of the casino back to the casino companies. And so then instead of one hand for you to feed, or then you have to pay two of them, right? You got to pay the casino operators themselves as well as the hedge fund. I'm gonna go ahead and get in this lane right here. Okay. Let's see if I could get some of the show there. Yeah, traffic always gets in the way. Thank you, Eduardo. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Loco time, yes. Oh, and that reminds me, Josh, let's get loco. I heard that song for the first time the other night, and I'm like, now I kind of like it, right? Yes, Josh, I know, exactly. Yeah, I actually just did a video over there today from the outside. I didn't go inside of Grand Prix Plaza over there. I happened to make it over that way, so look forward to seeing that video very soon. So all the traffic here on the left, oh, it's a disabled vehicle. Oh man, someone needs to, oh, look at it has no tag. No tag. The disabled vehicle has no tag. That's so Las Vegas, right? Yeah, I like that song. It's pretty cool. So you can check out Spandex Nation. They have their own channel as well, but Josh films them when they do their shows. Both down at, he'll go to Carnival Court, right? Down at Harrah's, here on the Strip, as well as Fremont. But Fremont, they're only down there like on Thursdays now or something, right? Plus they're gonna be doing a tour. Obi-Wan, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Right on. Yeah, it's a pretty cool song. Let's get loco. So that's Spandex Nation. They're an 80s rock cover band. So hence the name Spandex. And they're a lot of fun. All the bands are a ton of fun. And like Tobin, I had the pleasure of speaking with Tobin earlier this week. And he says, you know, and as a very, very good point, like Maya, the lead singer there for Sugar, has a terrific stage presence. And you can tell she really enjoys what she does. All of them do in that group. And it's not just another gig, you know, in another town to them, or, you know, like it becomes routine or whatever. But I'm curious why they're only down to 1 day a week right now. I mean, I get, you know, Cinco de Mayo and all that. Yeah, Maya. Yeah, Tobin is a huge fan of sugar, and I really want to get him a picture with her. Yes, yes, Josh. And I know, so Cali Plains, Sal, and again, Cali Plains here on YouTube, please like and subscribe to him. He did a video there, and I know Tobin told him in the video, if you wave at her, Maya, she will get down on one knee and like sing looking right at you. And that's exactly what happened. So that was really, really cool. Yeah, Tobin watches a lot of those streams and learns these things about each of the performers. So that's always really, really cool. So driving by the Flamingo here on our right now, that is probably one of the oldest casinos here. That is playing. Usually it's Spandex Nation during the week. And then right there is the guitar-shaped hotel going up on the left. Oh, nice, Josh. All right, cool. Cool, yeah, that would be awesome. Arizona, welcome. Thank you so much. There is the entrance to the Forum Shops there. And then Mirage. And there is the latest on the guitar-shaped hotel. They're moving that thing up fast. They're ready to make some money back. The Seminole Indian tribe owns the Hard Rock now, and so they definitely want to recoup some of that money from all that construction they're doing there. Not a good time to open a casino though, huh? Especially if the economy's going south. So the Siegfried and Roy statue that used to be out here between Mirage and TI, I don't see it anymore. I guess it's already been relocated up to Neon Museum. Used to be right there. This is the Palazzo and the Encore right over here on the right. And then TI, Senor Frogs, Gillies. TI is just about one of the only casinos left that you have free parking at down here on the Strip. 2027, yeah, they better get to work. A year. Yeah, I know they're eager to get some money back out of that investment for sure. So you see the little fence thing here in the middle to keep pedestrians from flying across? That's the same kind of material they used for the fences on Charleston that are now all white, but they are all like grimy and oily from the roadway and stuff. You know, Arizona, that's a great question. I mean, it depends upon your finances. That's going to be a huge part of it, really. Everything is so expensive. The rents are super expensive. The housing prices are ridiculous. Of course, interest rates don't help when you're trying to buy a new home now, or even an existing home, because, you know, they're up around, what, 6 and 7%. I drove by a billboard earlier here in town for a credit union, and it said 5.75% if you're a resident. That's still, I mean, it's nowhere near the 2.5% or whatever there were back, you know, before COVID and all that. Oh my, we've got some music playing around here. I don't know if that's from the limo or what that is. There's Resorts World right there on the left. That is the world's second largest LED screen right there on the side of Resorts World. The third largest you'll see later tonight here on the Biggest Don channel, down on Fremont Street. All right, Josh, thank you guys so very, very much for being here, man. And please, again, everyone that's here, please throw him a like and subscribe. Really, really cool guy. Copyright, I know. That's why I have to, I'd like try and turn the AC up and try to get out of there very, very quickly. Thanks, Josh. Be safe out there, buddy. Oh, we got a yellow light. And guys, again, if you're new to the chat, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe as the tow truck goes through the red light. Please share that, like, follow, share, and subscribe. Because we're also on Instagram right now at VegasDon4747. And so, please like and subscribe to Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE, here on YouTube. Really, really awesome videos here in town. They do like Ross, yes. Yes, and in fact, there's a new, well, it's not new. It's a shopping center where Kmart used to be on Bonanza and Nellis. And they're moving Ross from Charleston and Nellis right up, what, 2 lights or whatever it is, up to Bonanza there. So I'm not, I guess they did their market research or something. Yeah, so you're right. There's like a Ross on every corner in this town. Goodness. Yeah, so and did some videos there. I also did the Simpsons house, the house that was built for made to imitate and look like the Simpsons house from the cartoon TV program, one of the longest running TV programs in history. Yes, Michael, absolutely. Oh, they're gonna start that probably the 1st of October, I would say, because the race is like mid-November, and they still have 8 more years in that contract to go. So, but now they have that Grand Prix Plaza open there, and I don't know if it's just the size of the place or if it just didn't look that busy. But for some place that just opened, didn't look that busy at all. No, we do not, Dr. Sasquatch, not at all. The traffic is a nightmare. And then like the roads, it's amazing because some of the roads here in town, if you watch the channel, you'll know that the roads here in town are just in terrible shape. But for F1, they roll out the red carpet. They take care of the roads down here where the track is following. In September, okay, yeah. Yeah, no one likes F1 here. No one that I've talked to. And plus, it's so expensive. Yes, Obi-Wan, absolutely. Yes, Michael, they have to like show up like an hour or 2 ahead of when they would normally show up and stuff, so that they can try and find a parking space and get to that parking space, etc. I've read, the strip workers. And there is the Fontainebleau or Fountainebleau over there on the right, and then of course the $5 billion with a B dollar for sale Circus right there on the left. $5 billion with a B. Yeah, so guys, I forgot about it again. The yacht. So these Instagram influencers, right? They went and I don't know if they knew the guy that owned the yacht or if they rented the yacht, whatever the deal was. So they were in Biscayne Bay in Miami. Somehow this yacht, it was made by Lamborghini, by the way. I had no idea Lamborghini even made yachts. So the yacht started to sink, right? But in the meantime, so it's the stern or the rear of the vessel that started to sink first. So everyone's on the hood, or the bow in the front, and they're all just still filming themselves as the boat sinks into the water. It's on YouTube and stuff. You can go watch it. It's just it's hysterical. And like some of the influencers, they went underneath back into the cabin while some of it was still submerged underwater already, and had to get their secure their Louis V bags and stuff like that. Frank, welcome, buddy. Thanks for being here. Blackie, welcome back. Good to see you, man. Yeah, Circus. We need to pool our money together. $5 billion. Open up a casino. Sky Las Vegas over here on the left. That's that building right there at the intersection with Las Vegas Boulevard, across the street from Fontainebleau or Fountainebleau. And then there's the Sahara up here on the right, which I believe is the only other remaining place that still has free parking, if I'm not mistaken. And Jupiter, she is out with our boys tonight, so she is unable to join the stream. But Cinnamon and Jupiter. David, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. She deals with astrology and spirituality. And even if that's not your thing, please do like and subscribe to her. It really helps her out. And recommend her to your friends, families, neighbors, servers, bartenders, law enforcement personnel, pilots, plane spotters, limo drivers, stratosphere jumping friends, everyone. Shift change right on. Yes, Dr. Sasquatch, absolutely. Yeah, that's a huge plus. Plus, Four Queens doesn't have resort fees either. So, oh, and so I forgot to mention another thing that came out this week. I saw someone advertised something they got in the mail from the Circa. And it said, there's the Bonanza gift shop over there on the left. It said, if you stay between now and pretty much Labor Day weekend, it's $400. You get $100 in gameplay, $100 in dining credit, and you get free entrance into Stadium Swim. And that's really surprising. I don't know if it's because they're really starting to feel the crunch of the recession. If they're, you know, we're in the beginning throes of the recession here in Vegas, and they're like, okay, yeah, let's plan for our summer, because this is. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, and I'm like, wow, they're putting Vegas on sale. And then I saw someone else posted that some of the rooms down on the Strip this past weekend, or no, it was this past week. It was the Monday through Wednesday, and the rooms were like $2, right? Of course, you have to pay the resort fee, but they were advertising the rooms for like $2. They got to make those interest payments. Like Steven from Not Leaving Las Vegas says, they got to make those interest payments to the hedge funds that own them now. I'm going to make this left here onto Main Street because of what we encountered last weekend. I want to show you guys again, for anyone that's new to the channel or our silent watchers. Totally understand those of you who are silently watching. I know my wife and I, sometimes we just sit there and watch without getting on the phone. We watch on TV, so really enjoy watching YouTube on the big screen. It's a lot better than the 6-inch phone screen, right? Love watching it on the TV. And like I've told you guys many times, I'm not subscribed to cable, not until football season, and that's only so I can get NFL Red Zone. So YouTube is our primary source of entertainment. As you see the two 50-foot showgirls right there at the City of Las Vegas sign. As we proceed northbound here, there is Atomic Golf right there, attached to the Strat. So now we're approaching the area known here as the Arts District. I was actually in this area over here off to the left that is called Naked City. It was named that because back in the day, the showgirls used to live in that area, and as you take a look here at some of the bars and stuff here, packed, some of these places in here. So they used to lay out in the nude to get themselves a good tan. And the pilots flying overhead would see them and say, they would call it Naked City. So the name has stuck ever since. However, the problem is it's changed a lot. I mean, a lot since then. This is Imperial right here. We're going to make a left into here in just a moment once we get this light. Yes, right on, Snakebit. I gotta talk to some streamers about you and Tobin, because you guys, I'm like, how are you guys not? It just astonished. I'm flabbergasted. And Michael too. It is. You know, it's 100 and well, actually, the car says right now it's 118. Oh my goodness! I didn't even realize you guys were there. Oh, thank you. The sun in my eyes there. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Turn it around here and pull in behind this van. And so, for those of you who saw the movie The Hangover 3, this is the scene right here at this street where Doug, Alan, Stu, and Phil walked across Main Street. A la the Beatles, a la Abbey Road. The sign used to say Vintage Vegas. It says something else over there now. It's behind a tree. And it looks like they pulled a lot of those trees out of there for the movie or something, because these trees are Pretty mature. That movie came out in 15, I think, right? So 10 years? I don't know, is that 10 years worth of tree growth? Maybe. But yeah, there they are. Right here on the side of the building named Bjork Caviar, B-J-O-R-K. Thank you, Magician Mark. I appreciate that. Michigan, right on. Right on. A Wolverine in the house. Excellent. So this is also Antique Alley. In here you have a ton of antique shops and stuff like that in here. So if that is kind of a thing that you're into, definitely check this out. Nevada Brew Works right there on that corner. Soul Belly. They offer the food there at that place. But then you have these other little buildings mixed in here. Etc. We're gonna go, let's see, this is Casino Center here, so I'm gonna make a left onto Casino Center. And they're putting in condos or something over here off to the right. You see the big cranes over there they've got going on. Could be a Spartan, that's true. You're right, Michael. That is true. Absolutely. Yeah, that'd be like someone calling me a Seminole. So we're crossing Colorado Avenue now. These are the state streets in here. And this area of town tends to carry the state street names all across town. We see these same names used on the streets over on the east side of town as well. So there is this construction that they're doing over here. Retail available for space. So I guess it's a big retail thing. Well, it's probably mixed. Shopping and dining and living. Yes, exactly, Obi-Wan. That's the best part. You never know what you're going to stumble upon. Just like watching Vegas Dawn. We never know what we're going to see. So I'm going to make a right here onto Charleston. Love Las Vegas Arts. I don't know if the sun's washing that out, but that's what it says on that building right there. $7 smash burger and beer special. Monday through Thursday, 11 to 3 p.m. over here at this place. 18 bin. B-I-N, I guess it's called. Okay. $7 for a burger when they're selling them for 20 bucks and up. I know down in Fremont Street, some of the burgers there at Whiskey Liquor, even though I really like Whiskey Liquor, some of the burgers are like 23 bucks. And they serve them with like, I don't know what they're like, potato skins or something. I don't even know what they are. And I'm like, this is 23 bucks. But the stromboli and the pizza, for me, that's worth it. Plus, it's a great people watching spot. I mean, it's with the exception of where Mark and Joe do their live streams. Uh-oh, we got an accident up here. Oh. Lamanda, thank you so much for being here. I hope everyone's okay. It looks like those are the occupants of the vehicles. Yes, breaking news indeed. Yeah, it looks like they're standing over there on the corner with their insurance papers and stuff. That front wheel on that, is that Nissan? Yeeks. Bus is having a hard time. Yes, but that is a talent for sure, because I couldn't imagine moderating from the phone. Charles, welcome. Thank you for making it. That's the important thing. Glad you're here. So we cross 4th Street here and come up here to the kind of bleak blight here at this intersection with Charleston and Las Vegas Boulevard. And again, if you're going to walk between Fremont Street and the Strip, which I would not recommend, but if you are, this is the neighborhood you're going to be walking through. You can see we got plywood there. Looks like someone tried to either vandalize the place or just try to break in for whatever reason. And guys, welcome again. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe if you're new. Really appreciate you being here. We're also live on Instagram right now, VegasDon4747. Also check out Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. Does some awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos here in Vegas. Time lapse as well. So those are always cool to see. As well as my beautiful wife's channel. My beautiful wife's channel. There we go. Cinnamon and Jupiter, common spelling on both of those words. She does spirituality and astrology, and this right here on the right is the now world famous Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, otherwise known as Pawn Stars, from the History Channel TV show. No pub crawler here right now. They're usually here when we come in. The pub crawler literally crawls pubs. Well, on a bicycle, pretty much, because you have these pedals, but I think it's electric, actually. So there is Rick's Barbecue up there on the top. He is said to bartend in there from time to time. I'm waiting for that post to come, because the bartender that was up there last night that I last spoke to said that you would go up there and he would go on Facebook and let you know when he's going to be there, so you can come in and visit him. But definitely a little more busy than it was in the winter months. Winter months, this place was not busy at all. And then you have Rick's Barbecue place right there. Put some South in your mouth, it says. But this is his creation, Pawn Plaza. And then over here on the right is, of course, the aforementioned Pawn Stars. Open 24 hours. It is a fully functioning pawn store, by the way. They have a podcast now, huh? Gold and Silver Pawn After Dark? That's a thing? Oh my goodness. But this is on the path here between the Las Vegas Strip and Fremont Street. It's really, really cool. TV history. There's a lot of Hollywood and TV history here in this town. A lot of folks don't know, or don't go, or don't realize it, or whatever. But we bring you all things Vegas here on the Vegas Don channel. I mean, the building itself, it's kind of dumpy. I mean, it looks like a pawn shop, in my humble opinion. After dark, I know. Pawn Stars, yes. Yes, Dr. Sasquatch, absolutely. Thank you, Snake Pit. You're the best, buddy. I love all my moderators. Thank you guys so much. So here we go. Pizza and wings, $3.99 a slice till 4 a.m. Where is this, though? It's got to be right behind me, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah, it's this little pizza place right here on the corner behind me, at the corner of Bonneville and Las Vegas Boulevard. Lamanda, do you mind if I still call you Lamanda? Because that's the way I first remembered you. Let me know. I don't want to, you know, say the wrong thing. Hey, Daniel, welcome. So I don't like to reveal that, just because, you know, I do have people out here that they're not happy about some of the videos that I make. So I try to keep some of that information private. So I wish I could respond to you. I really do. But yeah, I get some folks that you know, send me some fairly nasty grams in the comments or emails and stuff. Oh, Lamanda, okay, cool. Thank you. Yes, Daniel, yes. I wish I could tell you, I really do. I love talking cars. I love cars. I just need to, you know, be safe. Gotta make sure I'm around for my boys growing up. So this is the Fremont Street Experience directly here in front of us. Over off to the left, Go Knights Go. They should be playing here in a few moments, actually. Street Tacos right there, they're always busy. We'll see how the crowd is down here in a little bit. But waiting for the time to chase it back. Okay, cool. 53 in here. Thank you guys so very, very much. Please like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys being here. No. They get mad when I go through some of the neighborhoods, because then they're like, oh, leave those people alone. Leave those people on that, in that neighborhood alone. Leave those homeless people alone. You're picking on the homeless people, blah, blah, blah. And so, yeah, I get some other nasty grams and stuff too, but I'm just trying to show all things Vegas, that's all. And, some people are very defensive and get very upset with me. I don't know, Oh, I've turned before I wanted to. Whoops. It's all right. We'll just make an illegal U-turn. Head back up to Stewart. I just want to go to Stewart. Well, it wasn't illegal. There was nothing indicating that I couldn't do it, right? Armadillo, thank you. Thank you for being here. Absolutely. Melody Jane, thank you so much. And thank you for being here. Really glad you guys are here. I know Obi-Wan from Jeremy's streams when he did LA, drove around LA for like 7 hours. Every time on a Friday and Saturday night, and he moved to Denver now. So, but his streams used to get 5,000-6,000 viewers when he was in LA, and he was kind of the inspiration for me, because he would go through some really bad areas there in LA and stuff, and I'm like, I should do that. People need to see the real Vegas too, right? Especially if they want to move here, which a lot of people do. They need to see more of the area, see what they're getting themselves into. San Antonio, right on, the Riverwalk. There's a 7-Eleven right there, one of 162 remaining. There were 166 when 7-Eleven man first counted them up, but times are changing. There's this one here on Stewart and Las Vegas Boulevard. And then there's Sasquatch. I appreciate that. Yeah. I love getting feedback from you guys. It means a lot. Yeah, Nellis is... I never know what I'm going to see when I go up and down Nellis. It's always something different over there. Or like North Las Vegas. Same thing. Oh, and by the way, they just decided to give the city manager, right? The city manager's the unelected bureaucrat in charge of all departments in the city of North Las Vegas, just voted to give him a 5% bonus. Now, you guys have seen the videos of North Las Vegas on this channel. Or if you haven't, please check those out. Tell me if that deserves a 5% bonus. Oh, those poor taxpayers in the city of North Las Vegas. Wow. I mean, that's everything, right? That's parks, that's police, fire, everything. Wanted to pull in here real quick and show you guys the Mob Museum. Wait for these guys to clear. Yeah, Snake Pit, I'm hoping it is. $8 for up to 4 hours. This guy's gonna be mad, of course. They always are. He's gonna get on the cell phone, call the tow company already. So all of these are tributes to days gone by here in Vegas. All the old signs. Ah, sorry about the sun there, guys. But over here on the left is the Mob Museum. Been here since the early 1900s. It was originally the U.S. Post Office. It also served time as a federal courthouse, no pun intended. And now it's new life as a mob museum here in downtown Las Vegas. I have tickets. Yes, I've heard that too. I need to get in there. I have tickets to the place. I just need to get in there and use them. Finally. Because it's been a while. But I need to get in there. So there's a, was that a Corvette there on the left? 060, it says on it. Yeah, it's a Corvette. And Obi-Wan knows from Jeremy's streams. Jeremy and I definitely shared that in common with the cars and stuff. He would always stop and look at the cars in LA, Beverly Hills, Hollywood, etc. And there's definitely a lot to see down there in terms of cars. That's a huge car culture, that whole town. Yeah, Obi-Wan, it was nice. I don't know about the color, but I certainly wouldn't complain if someone just parked it in the driveway and said, here you go. I'm gonna go over here and make a left onto Main Street. Ooh, very bright. Someone's horn's going off. Apologies for the sun, guys. It'll be gone here in just a second. Main Street station right there in front of us. You can see its walkway overhead there, heading over to the Californian. Nice, Michael, thank you. I'm just catching up. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, please like and subscribe also to Vids from Mike. Awesome guy, awesome channel. He doesn't do any live streams here, but he does terrific sunrise and sunset drone videos and time-lapse videos, as well as plane spotting videos and other natural features here in the state of Nevada. Mavericks Downtown's premier variety show. Okay, shows Wednesday through Sunday. Downtown's only bingo over here at the plaza. There is Pinkbox, which I read just today. The owner of Pinkbox, which also owns Bagel Mania, just bought out Piero's, which was a very popular high-end Italian restaurant here in town. If that's true, then that's huge. So Pinkbox, there you go. They're making a ton of cash. There's a happy couple right there. Say hi to the happy couple, everyone. There they go. They're gonna spend it out here on a Vegas Saturday night. Good times. And also, please do like and subscribe to my wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. Brand new channel. Both Mike and my wife's channel are very, very new. And so, really want to help them out. I've helped out quite a few streamers here in town, and definitely want to help out Mike and my wife. Yeah, Jeremy, I miss some of those drives, man. Jeremy used to go do all that stuff. He would do like Skid Row and stuff, and he would also give like care packages away to some of the homeless folks that he would encounter. And then he had people in the chat like telling him that he was not being a good person for doing that. It's like you can't win. Thank you, Steak Pit. Right on. How much to park at Golden Nugget? Well, inflation hasn't caught up just yet. $50, Friday to Sunday. But if you're new to the channel, that's probably going to come as a shock to you. $50 to park your car if you're not a hotel guest here at the Golden Nugget, downtown Las Vegas, Fremont Street. This is Bridger Avenue here. Very, very expensive. Yes, Dr. Sasquatch, I definitely agree. Way too much. This guy's gonna turn left, okay. I'm gonna go down here to Casino Center Boulevard. They have bike lanes down here, but I never see anyone using them. These green bike lanes. So this is Casino Center Boulevard here. There's the downtown Las Vegas Event Center right in front of us as we turn. We go northbound. Yes, exactly. $10. Well, now and $9 to park at El Cortez. Oh, they get you. They get you. Nickel and dime every time. There's the Golden Nugget. That's their main entrance over here. On this side, there is the Las Vegas Marshal as we sit here at the Fremont Street Experience and wait for the pedestrians to cross here at Casino Center Boulevard and Fremont Street. I always call this the big corner. You've got 4 big casinos here. Golden Nugget, Binion over there, and then Fremont Casino and 4 Queens. And all of them stretch pretty much a full city block down here. They've all gobbled up the various businesses that existed next to them at one time. And then you always have the stragglers, the pedestrians that wait until the last moment, of course, to cross. So we will continue here. Oh, we got someone walking in the middle here. And there is the crowd down here. This person is still in the median here. I don't want to be right in front of you. Okay. Just in case you jump out in front of me. So the Deuce is the bus that comes down here between Fremont Street and the Las Vegas Strip. It is $8 for a 24-hour pass on the Deuce. So it's probably a much better option for you to do. I don't know if they were waving at me or what. Than to try and walk, for sure. There you go. Thank you, Michael. Right on. It does look crowded. Yes, I agree. Yeah. A little better than last night. Last night was not crowded down here at all. In my opinion, yeah, it was kind of sparse. Pizza Rock over here on the right. Very, very good pizza in there. And of course, there's the ongoing battle as to who has the best one. $5 craps right there at Downtown Grand, which is located right there. That's going to be a deal. Try finding $5 craps. You're famous, yeah. I just want to earn some money for my boys. That's all. In the words of Tupac, blank the fame, just give me the fortune. What are you guys doing here? So this is the parking garage for Downtown Grand, okay? And, okie dokie, get around there. 4th Street, right here. Right on, Steak Fit, yep. House always wins, yes. They always say these casinos were not built on winners. And that is absolutely true. And it's funny because when someone wins a huge jackpot down here, it's always in the paper. You always see it in the paper. So then, you know, that gets people hooked again, right? So then they're like, oh, someone won $1.5 million. Yeah, but they don't tell you how much they spent to get to that point, right? They always highlight the winners. You never hear about those that don't win, though. They'll never talk about those folks. So this is Las Vegas Boulevard again. We're going to go down here to Fremont and turn left. I hear a siren somewhere. There it is. And then this is the Ogden right here. It's an apartment or a condo building right here on the corner. Can you imagine living down here, especially on the weekends with the loud music and everything else that goes on down here? You have to have some sound machines. The hype of the winners. Yep, exactly. Exactly. So this is this horse, man on a horse right here in front of us, courtesy of Tobin. Shout out to Tobin for all the work you do for our channel, buddy. This is the original sign from out in front of the Hacienda, but it was moved down here after the Hacienda closed in 1996 to make way for Mandalay Bay. You'd love to live there. Yeah, they have, the HOA is like $1,000 a month or something, depending upon the square footage. But yeah, it can be expensive in there. But I can, the noise though, that's the thing I would be worried about, all the noise going on downstairs. Gotta have a sound machine or two. So this is Fremont East, and the Fremont East District here, as it's known. And you've got Evil Pie over here, Evil Knievel's. It's still $8 for a beer and a slice right there at Evil Pie. And then you have other restaurants restaurants slash nightclubs in here. There is another Vegas sign right there, and then over there, Prime Rib, 1995, advertised there at El Cortez before the sign changed on me. Starbucks is now open. I'm sure that's good news for somebody. You have Backstage Bar and Billiards there on the corner, Triple B, it's called. And then, oh no, check out this billboard. I don't know if you can you guys read that? Dump your loser boyfriend, it's sugar daddy season. What is going on? Blackjack pays 3-2 over here at El Cortez as well. That's a big deal for blackjack people. So there is El Cortez right there, floor shows. And then we got some fire rescue activity here. It's a really warm day. Car still says 118. That cannot be accurate, but there's the praying mantis out in front of the container park right there on the right. There's a big slipper. Not slipper, high heel. And I forget where that's from. Tobin tells me these things and I forget, and I don't want to forget. And he takes some memory pills. If at first you don't succeed, then skydiving is not for you, it says there on the side of the Western Hotel Casino, which is no longer open. But they do have some interesting artwork down here. The moon is actually there in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's almost full. I think the official full moon is on Monday. There it says, be beautiful. Airport 97. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. There's the Western Hotel there. No traffic over here on Fremont. And there's the Elysian. There's Atomic Liquors. Great history of that place. Tobin dropped the great history of that place this week in one of the comments. Made for the downtown LV. Okay, Ruby Slippery. Okay, cool. Thank you, buddy. And the original Atomic Liquors owners passed away 3 months apart in 2010, I think he said. It's kind of sad. Oh, I've got a Jeep Cherokee behind me that is honking at me. He's mad. Go around. So here we go. If you're new to the channel or haven't seen this before, there they are. The mannequins, or at least one of them. And then there's one. Slipper, okay. Oh, it is a slipper, okay. And then there's another one right there on that sign. There's none of them on the light posts, the city-owned light posts. But the mannequins are here on the signs, which is really interesting. And then, of course, right over here, we've got the Big Rig Jig with all of the artwork that absorbs. It's actually busy in here. Sips, shop, and gather, it says in there. Big Rig Jig. Right here at 11th Street and Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas. You got some wedding chapels over here off to the right, featuring some happy couples over there. So guys, I'm gonna go up here and turn around and then head back west on Fremont, and then I'll end the stream and then try and find a parking spot, and I will resume live at about 8:30 p.m. Pacific, 11:30 p.m. Eastern. Take a look at some of these buildings that had better days than today. We've got some locals down here. Another 7-Eleven. This is why I always remark about 7-Elevens. There's so many of them. From Burning Man. Yes, yes, Dr. Sasquatch, yes. I learned that from Tobin. The praying mantis. Got two metro units going the other way there. Desert Moon Motel. And this is Bruce Street here. It's a minor arterial. It gets interrupted quite a bit, but they keep the name on different segments of it. Las Vegas Paving Company making some more money. So they have more equipment in that lot than they did last week. They're planning something big down here. They need to be publicly traded. I would definitely buy stock in Las Vegas Paving Company. They're making all kinds of money. I think the last year I saw their revenue was like $500 million or something like that. All from the taxpayers, of course. They get almost every contract right here. Mike, thank you so much. And one more time before Mike leaves, Vids from Mike. Please check out VIDSFROMMIKE here on YouTube. Terrific sunrise and sunset drone streams, as well as aviation arrows, navigational aviation arrows, as we come up here to Eastern. And also natural features here in the state of Nevada. So tons of very, very interesting stuff out there on Vids from Mike here on YouTube. Also check me out on Instagram if you're not already. I'm trying to build up my Instagram. The VegasDon4747. AutoZone over there. So yeah, so Alter Ego should be performing tonight. At least they were on the schedule for last night. Yeah, on last night's website when I looked at it. Wedding anniversary gift, right on. Thank you, Tobin. And guys, before you go, please, please, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really means a lot to us. And it really helps carry the weight of your voice to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks here on YouTube. AutoZone and a Meineke right next to each other here at Eastern in Fremont. $3.48 a gallon. I think it says there on that Arco for regular unleaded. $3.59 for. Awesome. Thank you, Michael. Have a good night, buddy. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, Mike does some really, really awesome videos. Yeah, again, he doesn't do any lives or anything like that, but it's really, really cool. Stuff that I wouldn't ordinarily get to see. And in fact, oh, I've totally slipped my mind. I don't know if he left already. I think Mike is going to try and get out to Mount Potosi. Mount Potosi is southwest of downtown Las Vegas here. It's about 30 miles. So Carol Lombard was married to Clark Gable, who of course was in Gone with the Wind back in the day. Her plane took off from what is now Nellis Air Force Base, and it impacted the side of that mountain, and she perished. Clark Gable went to Good Springs, Nevada, where we did a video, and there is the Blue Angel Motel right there, right in front of us, that sign. Right on, Obi-Wan. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you being here, man. Blue Heaven Lounge, Blue Angel Motel right there. They need to get some brighter lights for her. She deserves brighter lights. But yeah, so Carol Lombard's plane impacted the side of the mountain. Clark Gable is waiting at the saloon that is still there. Pioneer Saloon in Good Springs, Nevada. South of town here. And he was awaiting word of his beloved out there, and he did not get good news. So rumor has it that there's still some of the aircraft left out there. Apologies for the sun. Let me get out of this view here very quickly here. So Mike, Vids from Mike, has said he wants to get out there and see what he can see with the drone up there. That would be awesome. $255, okay. Yeah, it's always more expensive here. I don't know why. It's not like we're in the middle of the country. You know, we're only 300 miles from the coast. But yeah, it's really expensive here. $465, wow. Goodness. I would have expected it over $5. That actually seems kind of cheap in California. And I don't know what they're going to put in over there. It looks like it's going to be like a little Starbucks or something, but I'm not sure. But then they've got a water truck over there here at Fremont and Charleston. Or not Charleston, well, in between Fremont and Charleston here off of Eastern Avenue. Very cool. Thank you, Tobin. Okay, yeah, I would do the same, Dr. Sasquatch, absolutely. Bigger refinery, that could be, yeah. Plus California, you guys have those, the different refining methods for summer versus winter and stuff. So they say that helps contribute to the price changes and fluctuations there in Cali. It's a long light. Here we go. Okay. Tio Pepe Tire Shop here. Apologies for the sun, guys. Yeah, the refineries, man, it's a good money-making scheme, right? Oh, we have to change things around for you. Some classic cars sitting there, at least shells of them. I don't see the guy with the Rambler out here today. He's been out here the last few weeks. But guys, I really, really appreciate you being here. I could not do this without you, and that's a fact. Shout out to all my mods. You guys are terrific. Tobin, Snake Pit, Obi-Wan, I know you're probably gone by now. Michael, thank you guys so very, very much. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully you'll be able to join us again at 8:30 p.m. here Pacific. Thank you guys. I'll see you on the next one.